It's her or no one. Jungkook sighed in defeat, seeing his mother whining like a child, hitting her arms on the sofa. She didn't agree, right? Then why are you being so childish? She's the one girl that captured my heart. She is a pure girl, and I want someone like that for you. Why are you more interested in this than me? Are you looking for a woman for me or yourself? His mother's eyes widened. She instantly got up from the sofa, hitting her son on the arms with her slippers. Insolent boy! Who talks to their mother like that for wanting the best person for their kids? You are so ungrateful. I'm sorry, Mom. He defended his beautiful face from her mother's slippers. Then get out of my sight and do not return unless you have convinced my daughter in law. She pointed her hands towards the exit door. Go, my son. May Lord make your adventure successful. Jungkook walked down to his car, a brand new Porsche parked among 40 others. He was a billionaire after all. 1 month ago, Jungkook's mother was going to her orphanage. She would constantly visit the orphanage every month. During her visit, she saw a new face. Is that a new recruit? Yes, Mrs. John. She is YN and started working last month only. I see. Does she treat the children well? She treats them like her siblings. Jungkook's mother placed her hand on her chest, wide eyed. What does she do to them? Drag them by their hair or snitch on them? No, no, Mrs. June. I mean that she treats them really well. She is an orphan herself. Jungkook's mother's heart melted hearing that. Oh my, such a poor child. I want to meet her. So she meets you, Wyan, and she was awestruck by your beauty, humble nature, and a charming personality. She desired a daughter like you. So her best way to get you to become her daughter was to either adopt you or make you marry her only single Pringle son, Jungkook. I have a huge desire, Wyan. Please fulfill it. How can I, a middle class girl, fulfill your desire? Only you can do it. I want you to marry my son. You were beyond shocked by her request. You thought that she was just joking and you burst out laughing. But your laugh soon dies down, seeing her serious face. It was hard for you to even fathom marrying one of the richest businessmen in the country. I am serious, Wayan. My son is a decent person. He has a job, looks okayish, and is humble. But all the women in our community is behind his money. And as a mother, I want someone who is best for him. More than that, I want a daughter like you. But you are all rich, and I don't think that a person like me would fit into the community you are in. I personally think that someone who would match his social status would be better for your son. But I don't care. Neither does anyone in our family. Please, Wayan. I would have to decline it, Mrs. Joan. I really think that it will not work out. It would have been different if me and your son were already in relationship, but it is not so. After the rejection, Jungkook's mother has not eaten properly and have been whining ever since to her son to make you fall in love with him. Jungkook was on his way to his office while his secretary grabbed his attention. Sir, here are the pictures and information about the person you asked about on Tuesday. Jungkook quickly got hold of the file, bringing it towards himself and looking through it. Lim Wayan. Interesting and pretty. He blushed secretly looking at the profile. There were a couple of photos of yours taken by his men in secrecy. In real life, if you got to know about this, you would call the police. But anyway, this is a story and Jungkook is the lead. We will let this slide. So have you made up your mind to make that girl like you? Yeah, she is cute, she is kind, and she gives me butterflies. Whoa, boy, slow down. She just rejected your mother just last month. Why do you think that you would be an exception? Because she won't be able to resist my face, my body, and my brain. I would agree to that statement if we were talking about me, but not in your case. So, what do you suggest? The trio looked down, thinking about a possible solution. She won't date a rich dude, right? That is what she said to Mom. Eureka! I have an idea. What is your idea? It is a bit risky, but it'll probably work out. Taeyang proceeds to tell his plan to the other two. Don't you think that lying is bad? Yeah, but this is like reverse fishing. She would think that you're a middle class person, and later, boom, you're a rich dude. What do you think, Jimin? Jimin was still in his thoughts. I don't think that it is a bad idea. I mean, you have to get close to her first. I don't think that going there as her boss and asking her for a contract marriage would work on her. That sounds like a typical fanfic. I'm not a cold CEO for that to happen. Then follow what I say. 2 days later at the orphanage. Wyan, did you hear that the new guy joining us is really cute? I heard that too. Do you think that I have a chance? Ain't I pretty? You are. But cute guys always have girlfriends. Both the women sighed as the manager walked to the team in the big dining hall where all the kids and employees were. Listen, everyone. We have a new member in our family. This is Jungkook. The guy bowed in front of everyone, while everyone welcomed him with claps. He is cute, indeed. Maybe he's taken. Look at the glow on his face. He works out. You both sighed dreamily looking at him. Jungkook looked all around the hall and his eyes met with yours. Your eyes widened seeing him look at you before he looked away like nothing happened. Did he just look at you? I felt like so. Who knows? Maybe he fell in love with you the very first moment. You glared at the woman who was talking nonsense to you. He must have many other good looking friends. Maybe this year I won't be single after all. She walked away, dreaming her possible romantic life with one of Jungkook's friends. After about 30 minutes. Are you Wayan? You got startled hearing a man's voice from behind you. You turned around to see none other than Jungkook. Did I scare you? I am sorry. The manager asked me to come to you for a tour of the building. He smiled, showing his 28 teeth. Your heart started beating fast. A normal, good looking, well mannered guy. Who wouldn't fall for that? Wayan, are you there? He waved his hand in front of you. You snapped out of your thoughts and nodded, accepting his request. In the next few months, you and Jungkook grew closer. You would both eat together, shared each other's life. He was a part timer, yet he would find time to meet you. He told you that he is single, which made you happy. You had realized that you have grown strong feelings for him, but you didn't know if you should be saying that to him and making him uncomfortable. But Jungkook couldn't wait any longer and proposed you. I love you too, and would love to be your girlfriend. You smiled happily as you hugged his figure. Can you be my wife instead? Your heart skipped a beat. You looked at him, breaking the hug, while he tightened his hold on your waist, not letting you detach. But isn't it too soon? It is never too soon, Vayan. I have liked you for some time now, and I think that we both can make things work. Will your parents accept me? You know that I don't have anyone to. He cut your sentence. My parents will love you. And don't say that you don't have anyone. You have me. You hugged him again, sobbing from emotional overload. So that is how you decided to meet his parents. Jungkook picked you up from your apartment and drove to his house. He soon drove into the gates of a big, well lit mansion. You were awestruck by the luxuriousness of the building and the surroundings. Jungkook, Wayan, this is my house. He got out of the car as soon as he parked it and came to your side. He opened the door on your side. You looked at his figure in fear. I don't think this is a good idea, Jungkook. I think this is a perfect idea. He held your hand, pulling you out of the car gently as you involuntarily followed him to the door. Jungkook opened the door just to be welcomed by countless maids. Jungkook took you to the living room and made you sit next to him. Tell my mother that her son has brought her daughter in law. The maid to whom Jungkook ordered nodded and walked away. You were looking down, fidgeting your fingers. After a few seconds, you heard heavy footsteps, like someone was running. Oh my, she is finally here. You looked up to see Jungkook's mother, to be shocked. Mrs. Joan? Mrs. Joan is your mother? You asked Jungkook, to which he nodded. Why did you lie to me that you are someone from the same class as mine? You were disappointed to know that he started the relation with lies. He looked at you in fear. He feared that you would leave knowing this. Wayan, listen. You showed your palm to him, asking him to stop. I got fooled. I would like to go back, Mr. John. Jungkook's eyes filled with tears. What does my lifestyle have to do with us? I'm still the same Jungkook that hanged out with you, proposed you, and loves you. Ryan, it is not his fault. I asked him to do all this. She came into the picture. I knew that the both of you are perfect for each other, but needed a place to meet and fall in love, and you both did. But I'm not fit to your status. Does it even matter if you both love each other? Plus, me and his father as a family are supporting you too. We are here for you. We are a family after all. You felt too emotional and hugged Jungkook's mother tightly. She hugged you back, crying along with you. I'm so happy today. This is just too perfect to be real. She pinched herself and cried more in pain. Yeah, Mom, that is enough. Let me hug her now. Sure, sure. Let me call the wedding planners. I can't wait to see you both together in this house. She ran away to get her phone, leaving you and Jungkook together. So, he scratched his neck, smirking and coming closer to your figure. So, you walked back looking everywhere but him.